Hi guys, welcome to Aussie's group. This is Vidisha Vitlani and we are finally back again. And I feel so good again this Saturday morning being with you guys. So those of you who are here, thank you so much because every Saturday you guys are still there. Today's session includes what we have been talking. So I think over the last 2 months, I've been ranting that right now there are no exams and now exams will come up. At that point of time, you need to be well prepared. So over this time, we had studied a lot of components. We had studied listening, reading, band descriptors, writing, speaking. I think last 2 months I've just spoken so much about writing and speaking, right? So today is the day when I'm going to teach you because now the exams are like right in the corner and it's going to be no time that you will just appear for your exams. So what I want you to do is I want you to give you last minute tips what you actually need to do in your exam. How is the exam going to feel like? How is it going to be like? And that ways. Meanwhile, if you have your own experience, if you have your own doubts, or if you have anything to share in any component, please post it in the comment section. Okay, so firstly, let's begin. So what happens? What is the first tip that I feel is be very well prepared. Obviously, why? Because if you're prepared, you then will have confidence. Now, see, when I'm saying very well prepared, that means you give each and every component equal importance. You give each and every component equal importance, which means that you take one component, prepare for it from start to end. Then you take another component, you prepare from it from start to end. So when you're doing writing, you first understand the format of it, then you understand the types of it, then you practice each type, then you study the band descriptors, then you get it evaluated. This is the whole procedure when you're learning writing. When it comes to speaking, it's almost the same. First you understand the format, then you pick up, there are 3 sections in speaking, so you pick up each section, you understand each section, you practice with a friend, and you follow the band descriptor table. Right. When it comes to reading or when it comes to listening, I start with a question type practice. Okay, first begin with practicing question types, then section wise practice, then start practicing per section, and then go to a full length test. This is how I usually practice. So when you practice in such a way, you are prepared to the max. You are prepared completely. There is nothing which is, going up and down. Second, create a schedule. Right before the exam, you have to give full length test. So at that point of time, I know you guys must be working, there's a lot of workload. So at that point of time, it is very important to create a schedule for yourself. I mean, in any part of life, it is just impossible that you neglect the importance of schedules, because that is so important, because that is something that helps you stay focused, help you stay on track. Okay, second thing is please create a schedule, please create a timetable. Third thing, go for expert evaluation. In last minute, it is very important to go for expert level evaluation. So for that, we have our IELTS tutorial service where you can post in your essays, you can post in your letters, and we can surely evaluate them for you. We also have full-length mock exams for those who want to appear for them last minute. Log on to IELTStutorials.online for some help. Right. So here we have the fourth thing that is very important is be calm. See, you might have practiced so much, okay? You might have learned so much. But ultimately, if on the day of exam you are nervous, if on the day of exam you are jittery, what happens is you lose out on confidence. When you lose out on confidence, it is bound that you write the wrong answer and come back. So that is the whole ordeal that you have to face. That is the whole thing that you have to face. So being calm, being patient, being confident is the most important, because ultimately it's these 3 hours that are going to count. I'm not going to see how much you've practiced. I'm not going to see how much you've prepared. What I'm going to see is how well you've written your essay, or how correct are your answers for reading, right? So that is something very important. Another thing that I feel you can really work on is work on your vocab at the last minute. So what I do is, before last minute all the essays what I'm writing, so 4 5 essays which I write last minute, I ask my students to add fancy words all the time, to add uncommon words all the time. And while speaking, I ask them to add idioms. So what happens is, at the end of the week, you know a few words. At the end of the week, you know a few idioms which you're already into practicing. So when you sit for your exam, I know your essay is like the last thing, but you still remember a few. Now see, listen, this is very important. IELTS is a very long exam. Like, first comes listening, then comes reading, then comes writing. You have to be mentally very well prepared, that when, I'll tell you, when I finished my listening and then came to reading and then came to writing, I was so exhausted. I just wanted to throw the paper. I'm like, I'm just done. I don't want to give this. Because it's a very long and a very tedious exam. Plus, you're in the examination center, way before you're actually giving the exam. So what really happens is, it's a lot of fatigue, it's a lot of tiredness. At that point of time, it is up to you to understand and practice it accordingly, that this is it. What you can do is, you can take few 2-3 minutes of breaks between the components. It's going to be really, really helpful for you, and that is something that would work out the best. Okay. Another thing that I feel you can really do is, like, your exam is at 1 to 4. This is the timing in India, in my city. At the same time, a week before, give your exam. Because usually what happens is, outside, like in the noon, it's genuinely, like, I believe you're tired, you're fatigued, so, everybody's drowsy. So that is what will train your body and mind to study at that point of time, to give an exam at that point of time. Apart from that, something that really, for those of you who are going computer based test, give a mock exam again at the same time. So again, you're used to it. See, honestly speaking, when it comes to your IELTS, practice and practice. The more you practice, the more you're going to get it. But last minute, like last 2-3 days, don't overdo it. Don't stress your brains on it. Because the moment you do it, your brain is tired. By the time of the exam, you're done. Don't do that. One mock test a day is enough, like a week before the exam. 2-3 weeks before the exam, go very rigorous. Last minute, learn a lot of new words so you can apply them. Be very calm no matter what. Even if you feel that, okay, let's say I'm studying listening and I feel that, okay, one of my word has gone. Be very calm. It's okay. It's just one answer. You have another answers, right? So you have to be very, very calm about it. So be very calm, be very normal. And I think it's going to go awesome. For those of you who have your exams, do not worry. It's just a routine exam, and it is an exam which is going to judge only and only your English speaking capabilities. So there is nothing more to it. There is nothing more to it. You have to be really calm. You have to be really, normal. So please be very okay with it. I hope that these tips last minute. So what all we did is, first prepare very well for reading and listening, prepare section wise, prepare question type wise, then section wise, then full length test. For writing, first understand the format, then what you do is you go to understanding the types, write the essay, and then get it evaluated. For speaking, understand the format, understand each section, then get it evaluated. For reading, listening, we've already discussed. So first is prepare very hard, prepare each component. Before your exam, please give mock tests. If possible, give the mock test at the same time of your exam. That will get your body and mind well adapted. Fourth, learn new words, learn new idioms. It's going to be very nice because you can use them, you will remember them because it's last minute. Fifth and very important, be calm, be very confident, have a lot of patience. Take breaks in between components, like short 1 or 2 minute breaks. It's going to be mentally rejuvenating, and ultimately you will do better. It's not that you're going to lack on timings. So these are the few last minute tips that I wanted to give you, and I hope you find them really, really helpful. Bye, guys. This is Vidisha from IELTS tutorials. You can go on to your to understand the format, to understand everything on IELTS tutorials, closed webinars, and please like, share, and subscribe this channel. Bye, guys. Thank you.